Hello, Internet. We're doing a special video today. As you can see in front of me, well, in front of this camera, is the brand new, came out Tuesday, I think, PlayStation TV, which, if you've heard about this, previously, it's also known as the Vita TV in Japan, but over here in the States, it is the PlayStation TV. It's a little black box. You can play Vita games on your TV, which is definitely going to help me for a few reasons. Probably not for most people, because most people probably use this as, I guess, a way to play some Vita games on your television, because you can't play all of them, or just use it as a little streaming box, because I think you can use like Netflix and other various streaming sources on that. So let's just take a look at the box here real quick. There's the little small device there. Has a little warning on there. It's like, hey, it doesn't come with a memory card or a controller. You need to provide those. On the side, kind of basic instructions like plug it in, connect it, and you're good to go. And another shot of the box, and then tells you what it's compatible with. You can use remote play for this on the PS4. So, say you have like your PS4 hooked up somewhere else in your house, not your room, and you can just plug this into a different TV, and then just set up remote play and play your PS4 like that. And then you can also use a DualShock 4 and DualShock 3 controller, and it has PlayStation Now support, so you can stream all your games with that. And then, here's what it comes with. If my camera will focus, get my finger out of the way. Focus, come on, you can do it. Oh well. So it comes with a system, HDMI cable, plug-in cord, an adapter, and then printed materials. So not a lot, but hey. Let's open this bad boy up real quick. See if I can do this one-handed while holding the camera. This might prove more difficult, than I thought. Already cut myself. Pretty much a staple of opening these boxes from Sony. Get that tab out of the way, maybe that'll help. Or hang on, let me just put the camera down real quick. There. Gotta make sure it doesn't hit the stop button on there. Alright. So let's pick this bad boy back up. And then we'll probably have to put it back down because there's like another box inside. So make sure there's no codes on this. Nope. So here you go. Getting the best out of remote play on your PS TV. Use the wired connection. There you go. Going wireless, there's some instructions on there. Whatever. What we really want is this box, which I'm going to put down the camera again. Make sure I don't hit the stop button. I have no idea where you're even looking at right now, so apologies for that. Alright, so we got a box. It's a white box. Literally, that's all it is. So let's, which side do I want to open? I guess this side. Apologies for the shitty camera work here, because not too used to doing camera work like this, especially doing it all one-handed. Not the easiest thing, as it turns out. Alright, so there we go. Here's what you get in the box. First thing is your AC cable, which that's the part that plugs into the system. This is, cord part. HDMI cable, which this looks exactly like the one that comes with the PS4. And there's your printed materials. So you got a safety guide. Don't need that. And quick start guide, which, see if there's anything. That was just one of those pull-out ones, which is like, hey, yeah, whatever. And then at the bottom here, you can pull out this your cardboard thingamajig. There we go. Which this thing actually may be tinier than I even expected. Yeah, this thing is tiny. Holy crap. Let me get it out of the protective sleeve here. And we'll take a look at it. Excuse me. There we go. Also, I just covered my desk in like all sorts of junk. Yeah, this thing is tiny. Look at this. It just fits in my hand. There's a nice Sony logo on the front. Nothing on this side. On the back here, we have a power button. The slot, I think, for your memory card is on the left there. USB port for syncing controllers. HDMI port, and then Ethernet port, and then the power port right there. And on the side here, I don't know if you can really see that well. My camera doesn't want to focus. Is the Vita game slot, which, let me see if I can open that real quick to give you a little look-sees at it. If I can figure out how to open it. Okay. Well, maybe. There we go. So there you go. It just opens up. Let's slide that cover out of the way. There we go. And then games will slot in there. So yeah, like, this is like, you don't really compare it to like I got DualShock 3 right here. I don't know if it's kind of blending in with my desk because that's black, but put it on top of the DualShock 3. That thing is tiny. Holy crap. So yeah, this is the Vita TV, or the PS TV, I guess you could say. A lot smaller than I thought it was. And yeah, we're gonna look into it. And you're gonna see through the power of editing that we're going to go to that video right about now. So here we are. This is the interface of the PlayStation Vita TV, or the PS TV as it's known here in North America. Gotta get used to calling it the PS TV and not the Vita TV, even though I think Vita TV is a better name, but the Vita brand here in North America isn't that strong. So here's your interface. It looks a lot like a Vita. I know, shocking, right? So all these buttons are basically the same as you'd have on a Vita. It's a little bit different than what my setup is, because none of these buttons are up on my first screen when I boot it up. Up here is your notifications tab, which I don't have any right now. There's a power button here, I guess, so you can just turn it off remotely from here. You get your web browser, you get the PlayStation Store, trophies interface, friends list, messages, party chat, music videos, and then here is where you can do remote play with the PS4. And down here you got photos, email, calendar, content manager if you want to, I guess, send stuff via Wi-Fi to your computer, which would be a little bit weird doing this with the Vita TV, but I guess you can do that. Parental controls, settings, and then the rest of these are just games that I have on my memory card, which basically all I had to do was just pop that sucker out of my Vita, popped it in here, and everything was just ready to go. So one thing you kind of have to make sure about is, especially with this thing, is if you want to play certain games, you've got to make sure they're actually compatible with the device here. So I'm just going to pick Metrico here. I don't know if this is actually compatible or not. See, okay. So if it's not compatible, it'll pop up this and be like, this application cannot be used with the system. Mostly because either it has to use rear touch, or the touchpad, or the rear touchpad a lot, or it's just developers have not gone and basically patched it to where it's got Vita TV support. So if you actually want to check out what games and all that stuff is actually available, you can do that in the store, which we're going to load up right now. As long as it loads up pretty quickly. It actually was. So you got, basically, this is how the PS Store looks like on a regular Vita, except it's a little bit different, obviously. I mean, you got the PlayStation Now Open Beta, which you can use through the Vita TV, which, stream out PS3 games, PS2 games, PS1 games, all that sort of jazz. And then here, there's a special option just for Vita games for the PlayStation TV. So you're going to click on that, and then they'll give you these selections. And then all of these games are compatible with the device. I mean, you got like Oculus Trip, the Angry Birds games if you want to play those, Arkham Origins, Blackgate, the BlazBlue games, Borderlands 2, Child of Light, Conception, Counter-Spy, the Danganronpa games, DOA 5. I guess if you want to play that, Sky 4, Dive Kick, Don't Starve. I didn't even know Don't Starve was even on the Vita. Dragon's Crown, Dynasty Wars game, Earth Defense 2017.
F1 2011, Farming Simulator 14. There you go. All you Europeans who love the Farming Simulator game, you can buy a PS TV and it'll be compatible with that. Fez, the Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD remaster, which that could just take up like an entire memory card for you. And then, okay, Hohokam, Hotline Miami, Jet Set Radio. That's a Vita game? Alright. The Killzone Vita game. And then, yeah, that's it for that. And then down here is the rest of them as soon as they load up. So like a lot of the Lego games, probably like most of them. But I think there's actually a bundle you can get for the PlayStation TV. It comes with like a DualShock 3 and one of these Lego games. I want to say, or it's like some other game. Like right now I'm actually using the DualShock 4, the PlayStation 4 controller, because all you have to do is basically, you know, plug it into the back of the system, sync it up, and it's good to go. And it seems really weird controlling a Vita interface with a PS4 controller, by the way. Those are the stuff here like Limbo, Lone Survivor, Luftrausers, Madden 13, the Minecraft Vita port, which I think, yeah, that just came out 5 days ago. I was gonna say yesterday, but that, obviously the 13th was not yesterday. Only 2 of the MLB games, so I think I have MLB 12, and that's obviously not gonna work. Probably because I never went back and patched it. Ninja Gaiden games, the One Piece game, Persona 4 Golden, the pinball games, Plants vs. Zombies, Rayman, Retro City Rampage, Rogue Legacy. So like all these stuff, like Spelunky, Swapper, Walking Dead Season 1 and 2, Thomas is Alone, and yeah. There you go. And Virtue's Last Reward as well. There's all of the Vita games that are compatible with this device. And then also you can go back and go through classics, which I wonder if it's going to sort them out via, excuse me, PS1 classics or PSP games? Oh, I think it's just a mix. Like here's the minis, there's PSP games, and was there any PS1s? Yeah, and then PS1 classics. So basically everything that's backwards compatible with the Vita, like the PS1 classics, the PSP stuff, and then like these mini games or whatever they are, all go in the classics menu. And then you got demos, themes, apps. Let's actually check out what apps I got here. So you got Crunchyroll, Crackle, the Twitter app, the PS Now open beta, and then some HD concerts thing. I thought Netflix was supposed to be on here. Maybe they took that down because I heard that wasn't working properly. Let's just go into video and see if that's actually. No, this is just all like, hey, you want to buy some movies? We got movies for you. So yeah, I guess Netflix isn't even applicable yet on the PlayStation TV, at least at this recording. So yeah. And then like just hit the home button on your controller and that pops you back out to the main menu, and then you hold down the circle button to swipe away, technically, whatever menu you got up here. So that's the store. That's all the games that are compatible with it as of October 18th. So, but we're actually gonna I'm gonna show you some gameplay, which you can kind of tell since this is a Vita, and the Vita has a weird aspect ratio as is compared to like normal TVs. All of this stuff looks a little blurry because it's getting blown up for TV, so it's not gonna be the best looking of like for any game necessarily. I mean, some games will look fine, others will probably look like hot garbage because they're getting blown up far more than they should. But yeah, just a, you know, fair warning. But we're gonna look at Persona 4 Golden real quick. Which is a game we're going to get to later on down the road, but let's give you a little teaser of how this game looks on the Vita TV. Better connected to the internet. It's very crucial for this game. Also, hopefully you're not getting any reverb from my TV, because I can't have headphones to the Vita TV because there's no way to actually probably do that. Also, you can kind of tell just from this cutscene, it's a little blurry, at least for me on the TV. It's kind of a bummer. And the capture doesn't look too bad, actually. Maybe it's because I'm so close to the TV. Alright, so here's your title screen. Everyone having to run the title across to you. Okay, so if you've never seen Persona 4 Golden, here's your main menu. A little bit different than the PS2 version, because you got these TV listings, which it's a weird thing. Like, you got all this like random stuff they added. Like, here you go. You want to go watch some of the live concerts they put on in 2008, 2009? You can totally do that.
Song Battle 2012.
And then you get this little menu, so you can listen to these fancy songs. It's just it's weird. You get these like educational portions about like actual psychology and how personas relate. Here's the midnight trivia miracle quiz where Teddy hosts a game show. It's actually pretty fun. Here's all the cutscenes from the game, all gathered in one fancy place. This, I think, just takes you back to the main menu. Here's kind of a behind the scenes, or like a look at some of like the concept art and all that stuff that if you don't have the art book, here's a way to look at it. Here's all the music, and then here's previews for, and here is all the Persona, the rest of the Persona games, except 2, oddly enough. So you got Persona 3 commercials in Japanese, 1 for portable, 2 for Persona, and then 3 for vanilla Persona 4. And then down here is a trailer for Persona 4 Arena and for Persona 4 the animation. But we're actually gonna dive in and actually check out the game. Here's my like double New Game Plus save on very easy, just because I was like grinding for achievement or trophies. 162 hours. Yeah, I haven't played this game a lot, and obviously the only name that the main character should have. Obviously, I kind of want to see actually how this kind of runs on the Vita TV. Mostly just see if like there's any. What? Ah, man, that looks kind of. Oh boy. Looking at this really up close, I don't know how it's going to play on the capture, but being probably like a couple feet away from my TV just for recording purposes, this is very blurry and jaggedy. But I mean, it's a Vita game being blown up far larger than it probably should be, so. Actually, oops. That's not what I want. There's a way I can, like, get another menu to pop up, but... Because I wonder how I'm going to get to, like, that voice option. Because that's a touchscreen feature of this game. Huh, well. What's not like I gotta say? I think I just maxed out her social links, that's probably why. And it's evening, so let's go up and sleep. I think the last time I was even playing this game, I was, like, grinding for skill cards, because I gotta get like the 100 skill card achievement. So right there didn't look too bad. I don't know. I have new messages, which is probably the old messages I've had. Today's Ocean Day. We have the day off. I don't even remember like where exactly. I think this is after. I actually don't want to spoil it, so we might get into like some slight spoilers. Oh man, Home Shopping Network. This is the best. This is the best thing to showcase in this entire game. Yeah. I don't even know if I even have money to buy anything on here. Purple suit. Oh my goodness. And giant candy, all for 20,800 yen. Oh, but the diamond shield and heavy soup for 8,800. I only have 12,011 yen. I'm getting the diamond shield combo, obviously. See you next time on this channel. Alright, what are we gonna go do? That's a good question. It's a Monday. We don't have school. Nanako's gonna watch the house while she watches Featherman. Alright, well, let's go out into the evening. Go ride the scooter. We can basically do whatever the hell we want. This menu doesn't look too bad compared to what I just saw there, or like what I saw in the house. This outside part doesn't look as bad either. Look at all these quests I gotta do. Look at all these social links I gotta do. What am I even looking at? Like S links. Max out the Dojimas. Could I get ranked 10 with GA right now? That's the biggest question. We're gonna get ranked 10 with GA. Yeah! Best part of this video. Your room.
So this is your room. It's pretty clean. Trying to keep the place tidy for when you move out. Oh, well, how did the room you had back home look?
It was a mess.
Yeah? Oh, that makes me feel better. My room's covered with posters and stuff. It's a complete mess.
Also, I always forget that this is like supposed to be the second story of the Dojima house because like there's a roof back there, but it looks like on par level-wise with like the ground outside, instead of being like a story above.
Oh, I'm sorry to barge in like this. Well, see, there's something I want you to hear. Only you. I still don't have a clue what my good points are. But I thought I could just keep on searching. I was thinking maybe both of us together?
You're on your own, kid. I forgot you could just be a total dickhead in these games.
Yeah! So, here. From me to you. Oh, and it's new, so it's clean. It makes a matching pair with mine. I think this power of mine is what I wanted all along. The power to protect everyone. I understand now. I'm not supposed to use it to become more self-reliant. I'm supposed to use this power to protect people. Yukiko, my friends, my family, this town, and you.
Now suddenly I'm in space and my persona's about to change. I've got a dual lightsaber now.
My new power!
That'd be kind of strange if she's just like rambling on about like her feelings towards you and then she's like, my new power! I'd be like, what? What are you talking about?
I have you to thank for this. I love you.
Maxed out social link. Charlie Tanoku forging those bonds that can never be broken. Oh yeah, here's a Persona 4 Golden exclusive ability where you get S-Link skills. The higher up your social link goes with the person. So now Chie has Evade Fire, which I'll do. I'll put that on Black Spot. Just do nothing.
I just got done with training.
Charlie Tanoku, awkwardly hugging people since 2008.
And I'm still all sweaty. Wait, that's not what I meant. What am I saying? What do you mean it's just like me? idiot.
Chie Tanaka, best girl since ever. Alright, so we gotta wrap this video up like pretty quickly, because I don't want to go like super long. And I want to kind of show off some dungeon stuff to see like how that actually looks. So let's go to sleep real quick, and then we'll hop into the TV. As long as there's no like story beat that's gonna happen on Tuesday the 19th. Your first term finals begin. Oh fuck! Just kidding. We're not gonna get to any of that. We got finals. So yeah, we're actually gonna back out. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get to any battle stuff. Actually, real quick, I want to show off Persona 3 Portable, just to see how a PSP game looks. Go to home screen and select settings, PSN system activation, then activate the system. What? Okay, let's go do that real quick. I don't know why I would need to do that just to play a PSP game. Seems a little silly, but all right. Hopefully there's nothing I'm gonna have to black out on this. Sometimes the content that are available from PlayStation 4 can only be used on a limited number of bases per account. The number of devices that can be used depends on the type of content. You can manage devices, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. We'll see if that did anything. Get out of here. Because really, oh boy, this is probably gonna look like garbage. Not gonna lie. That's gonna be the unfortunate part, is PSP games and well, PS1 games might not look too bad. The PSP games particularly might look like garbage on the PS TV blown up. But I mean, compared to when I play this game on an emulator, it's gonna run so much better. There's not gonna be any like weird frame rate issues or it's a bunch of garbage. I don't know if I actually have like a game save in this, like where I can actually pop into the game or anything like that. I think it's just like it would just be like New Game Plus stuff. Yeah. Oh well, I guess technically I do. So let's hop in here and actually... Oh boy. Oh man, this doesn't look that great. Can I go into Tartarus? Okay. So we're not going to get any Persona 4 dungeon stuff. We'll get some Persona 3 dungeon stuff real quick. I really just want to see like... Oh man, I just want to see how this actually runs. Or even looks. I'll grab a party real quick. I'll try to remember who all I had.
All right.
No, not the dog. Sorry, dog. Let's see. Junpei, Mitsuru. I guess. Yep. That's my crew. Alright, so this is obviously going to be the last thing we do. But let's take a look and... obviously the PSP game, so it's not gonna look great, but yeah, this doesn't look... This kind of looks bad. And I'm at the top floor of Tartarus, so I can't really do anything. At least it runs fine. I mean... It doesn't seem like there's any issues, like frame rate wise or anything like that, but... Yeah, doesn't... I mean, it doesn't look great, but... On the capture, it looks okay. Just blown up on my TV, it looked kind of like garbage, but that's what you expect. It's a PSP game. Blown up on the Vita TV, so yeah, that's the Vita TV. So we'll be able to finally record some Vita stuff, like we'll play through Persona 4 Golden, Danganronpa 2, maybe a second playthrough of Persona 3 Portable as a female main character, and... when Persona 4 Dancing All Night comes out, we'll be able to do stuff with that. Hopefully, we'll be able to do stuff with the Japanese version of that as well. If not, then oh well. But yeah, look forward to content from this in the near future. I don't know exactly when I'll start doing recordings in this, but yeah, you'll see it soon. Sooner rather than later. So thanks for watching and enjoy.